Hello,
Hello. Hello.
how are
Hello,
you?
I'm good. See
Oh,
who else is there?
Buffett.
Okay. Oh, hi.
hello,
Hello.
We're on 22, correct?
22.
All right. Very good.
Did you guys go yesterday to the
We
thing in
did.
Tunis?
You were throwing
Yeah, it was
me.
very good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was very, very interesting. Yeah.
Was it in English or Hebrew?
Yeah, it was English. It was English. Yeah.
Oh, oh, okay.
It was in
In
Spanish.
Hungarian.
It was in Castilian Spanish.
Castilian. Oh, okay. So you didn't have a problem then.
No.
Ah. No. Oh, this is a very short blad, so it's
Yeah, it's a little one.
low.
Evening, everybody. Good evening. We're on 20
Hello.
Chaf Aleph, correct? No, Chaf Beis. I'm sorry.
No, base.
Chaf Beis, 20. We're in the sheet of Ben Bukhri, who said that the Kohanim were parted from giving Chatzi Machzis Hashek. Sal gedait ich am Kizach Machmana. When does the Torah allow people to use the salt that is owned by the Beis Hamikdash, that is bought by the Machzis HaShekel, the Yisrael, the Islu Lishka, the Yisraelim, they donate the Machzis HaShekel, so they have a share in it. But the Kohanim, the Leslu Lishka, the Kohanim do not contribute to the Machzis HaShekel that's in the Lishka of the Shkolim. I would have thought, Lo Zach Rachmana, the Torah doesn't give them the right to use the salt. Kamash Malon, that the Mishnah said that they're allowed to use it. The Eitzim de Pshita Latana de Mishal Tzibur Minola. The Tana mentioned that it's a Dover Pashut, that the wood to burn a mincha doesn't have to be brought from home, like you bring the flour and the oil from home. But no, you use the wood that belongs to the Beis Hamikdash, the Tanya. I might think that a person who made a declarative statement, I'm going to bring an ola. Besides the animal, yavi eitzi mitoch beso, I might think that I have to bring wood. The wine libations that come along with the ola have to be brought from home. So I might thought that the wood as well. Tamud loymar ala eitzim asher la eish asher la mizbeach. And we darshan ma mizbeach mishal tzibur. The mizbeach is owned by the tzibur. Af eitzim ve'eish mishal tzibur. So the wood and the fire that's produced from the wood comes from the dime of Beis Hamikdash. Divrei Rabbi Elazar Rabbi Shimon. Rabbi Elazar ben Shamua, Imer ma mizbeach shlo nishtamish bo hedyot. The mizbeach has to be
Oh,
af eitzim ve'eish lo nishtabish ben hedyot. Same thing. It can't be wood that came from a person's private house. Might be now what's an afkamina between the learning, the way Rabbi Elazar Rabbi Shimon learned it, and between Rabbi Elazar ben Shamua. It could be now chadati if the wood had never been used. According to Rabbi Elazar ben Shuma, it's okay. According to Rabbi Elazar Rabbi Shimon, it could be used previously because they don't learn it from the drush of Mizbeach. It could have been used by the Beis Hamikdash. For anything more vatiki lo, who says that you can't use old wood for a korban? Maksiv. Vayomer Aravna El David. Aravna Hayivusi owned the area where the Beis Hamikdash sat, And David HaMelech bought the property from a Ravna Yevusi. So he said to David, Yikach v'yal Adonai HaMelech hatov beinav. You take from me anything that you think is good and offer it up as a korban. Here's the bakar for an olav morigim. We'll see what that means. The morigim uklei bakar la'itzim. These were implements that were used, made out of wood. And he said, and he told David HaMelech, you can use it for the wood. Well, it seems that even wood that had been used before could be used. Or says that's not a proof. This was new wood that had never been used before. My morigim, Amar Ula Mita Shel Turbil. It's a turbil bed. My Mita Shel Turbil, what is that? Amar Iza de Kurksa. It was was shaped like a goat and had a spike on it. The Dashabu Dastoy. And they used it to thresh grain. Amar Yosef Maikra. I'm going to grind the mountains until they're dust. Mishnah. Nisarev kumtza b'komitz chaverta. So you did a kmitza, and somebody else did a kmitza, and they got mixed up. Or b'minchas kohanim. Now, a mincha that kohanim donate is completely burned. So is a kmitza. Minchas Kohen Mashiach, a mincha the Kohen Gadol offered every day, the minchas Chaviti is also completely burnt. Minchas Nesachim, which is all burnt. In all if the regular these things, which is also burnt on the mizbech, ksheira. Rav Yehuda Omer, no. B'minchas Kohen Mashiach, b'minchas Nesachim psula. If a kmitza got mixed up with the Kohen Mashiach or minchas Nesachim, it's not good. There's a reason. A regular mincha has one log of oil with one isron of flour. So the mixture is relatively thick. The minchas kohanim has 3 log of oil. Zu blila saraka. And the minchas nesachim is also, it's more liquid. Vehein bala zu mizu. Therefore, the drier one, which is the kmitza, absorbs some oil from the other, and therefore it invalidates it. We'll see why. It's not also. Now we move over to dam. Dam shenis arv b'mayim. Water fell into a kli shoris that had dam. Im yesh bo mar is dam kosher. If it's not diluted to the point where it still looks like blood, then it's okay. What if you mixed it with a fluid that was red, like Nisar b'yayin? So you estimate how much yayin fell in. We assess the mixture as if the yayin that fell in is like water. If there's enough water that would change the color that it doesn't look like dam anymore, it would not be kosher to use. What if the blood was nisarev b'dam behemo b'dam chaya, got mixed up with the blood of a chulin animal or blood of a chaya, which isn't it's not even kosher to be offered as a korban? Roino sukilu mayim. We just view it as water, and if it's enough water to dilute, we would say it's not good. However, Rabbi Yehuda Omer ein dam avatel dam. Doesn't make a difference. When blood mixes with blood, I don't care how much, you'd be able to throw both, because one type of dam is not mevatel the other. They're both min b'mino. Min b'mino doesn't mevatel. Rav Yochanan, u'shnei mikrecha dorshu. It says v'lokach midam apar midam asoyer. In Yom Kippur, we shech the par, we sech the goat, you mix it together. There's a lot more blood in a cow than there is in a goat. So you would think that the cow blood is going to nullify the goat blood. Rabbanan Savri, Mikan la'oilin shem mevatlin zeh. That's a special din in Kodshim. Things that go up on the Mizbech, we don't care whether it's min b'mino, min b'shenim, there's no nullification. Each item remains independent and you can burn it. However, Rabbi Yehuda saw a different reason. Dam is dam. Mikan lemin b'mino she'ein batel. He learned the whole principle that min b'mino does not batel from the case of the mixture of par and sa'ir. Rabbanan Savari mikan la'olim she'mevatlin zed zeh. Why did the Chachamim say that the reason it doesn't work is because things that go up in the Mizbech don't nullify? Just say like Rabbi Yehuda, Dilma mishum demin b'mino hu, and there's no bittul. So the Gemara says, Yash min b'mino, v'lash min oilim, kedika amrit, hasha doesn't mean an oilin. If you just would have said, it comes to teach us min b'mino is not batul, and it wouldn't tell us the din about oilin, okay, we would have thought min b'mino, but hasha demin and oilin, we now know that it's not because of min b'mino, it's because mishum de oilin. Things that go up on the Mizbech are treated differently. However, how do you know, says the Gemara, V'dilma adi ikke min b'mino ve'oilin? Maybe you need both. In order for it not to be nullified, it's got to be min b'mino, and it's got to be a dover she'oilin. Kasha. In fact, we don't know. And we're going to ask the same kasha on Rabbi Yehuda. Rabbi Yehuda saw mikan lemin b'mino she'ein batel. How does he know? Maybe Dilma mishum de oilinu. Maybe the reason why you can put it up and it's miratzeh is because it's oilin. Yashmin and oilin based on min b'sheno mino kitika amret. Fine, we would have said that. But hasha dashmin and min b'mino. Now you tell me it teaches in min b'mino. It's mishum de min b'mino, and not because of oilin. So the Gemara asks the same kasha that it asked on the Rabbanon, the Dilma adi ikin min b'mino ve'oilin. But it's still, you don't know that you don't need both criteria. Kasha. It's not. Rabbi Yehuda Omer. B'minchas kohen Mashiach. Or b'minchas nesachim psula. If you have a kmitza from a regular mincha, it got mixed with a mincha that a kohen gadol brings every day, which is completely burnt, or the minchas nesachim, Rabbi Yehuda said it's possible. Why? Shezu bli laso ava v'zu bli laso raka vein balazu b'zu. The minchas nesachim and the kohen Mashiach has much more oil. The ratio between shemen and flour is 3-1, while a regular mincha is 1-1. And l'chora, the drier mincha is going to absorb some of the oil from the other one. So, who cares? V'chi boila zumi zumavi, min b'mino. It's min b'mino. Why should there be bittul? Why should they should be okay? Both the flour and the oil is the same thing, or oil and oil. Rav will have to explain how they get out of that problem. Okay. Tzorba tonight